look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to be talking to you about, ladies and gentlemen, as a topic of discussion is this. This whole thing where women are condemning women for wanting to be traditional good women to men. They are calling these women PikMes or PikMishas. Now, what I've discovered in my research is this right here, that some of these women don't even know what the PikMes are. I don't like using that term, but that's what they're labeling them as. Some of these women don't understand that the certain women that they are talking crap about are simply broken women who are settling for men. They don't even know the difference between bad women, good women, as they call PikMes, or women who are just traumatized and can't get along or pick good men. So I'm going to show you several examples in this reaction video, which I also will have some facts, data, and statistics that will be provided in this video. I'm going to show you how women just don't know what is. They don't know who's a PikMisha, who's a bad one. They don't know. I'm going to show it to you. But first, let me start off with the women who are standing up for the men, who are saying they want to be traditional to a man, and they're going to express their discontentment with their own kind, condemning them for wanting to be traditional women. So give me a second as I pull it up on your screen. You know how I get down. 1 second. About to put on there now. And you're going to trip out on this. There we go.
We live in a world where we are the only race of women, Black women. We are the only race of women that get bullied and bashed for loving our Black men. If we talk about catering to them, we're bashed. We're called pygmies. If we talk about uplifting them, having their back, loving them correctly, being their peace, we are bashed.
Good point. Now, you think about this now. Women who want to uphold traditional values are being stamped out by the women who want to be modern, the women who want to be rebellious, the women who want to be hyper independent. I don't even call it being independent no more. The majority of these women just want to be hyper independent, that they only need themselves, they don't need you. But the funny thing is, they keep coming and running back to me and saying, we want you, but we want you to follow our instructions. We want you to comply with our list of demands. So you can't have that. And this is where the friction coming from. A man is a leader. A man does not want to be led by no woman of any kind. And the feminists out there, that's what they're refusing to accept. They want to bash these type of women who want to be submissive and subservient to their men and be traditional good women because of what they represent. Because what these type of women represent is that there are still women out there who want to get on a man's program and cooperate with men. If they can get rid of these type of women right here, they figure that now men will have to bow down to us because there will be no women left that would want to cooperate with them. Now the men will be forced to cooperate with us. That ain't gonna ever happen. Even if all the women in America thought like these modernized women, we got passports, we'll go to other countries to get a woman to do what you won't do. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. Let's keep going.
We are bullied. We are dragged. We are called pygmies. No other race of women are bullied in this type of way, are bashed in this type of way. Other races of women encourage other women to love their men, except for Black women. I said what I said, and my name is.
She's right. In our community, the Black community, there's other communities, but those other communities do seem to promote marriage and family more than our community. Our community is about getting the bag, especially when it comes to the woman. I noticed that. Everyone's noticed that. You know what I mean? Money, education. Other communities, they can get education and still get married. Now, you got some of those in every community. Like I was telling my friend last night, Dark Rainfire, that there are certain ignorant people in every community. You got women like that who want to be modern in every community, but majority of the time, in mass, on display, it's the Black community women who don't want to be submissive. I got other ones up there. I'm gonna put this lady up here, and she gonna really tell you about it. Now, I'm gonna be quiet. I want you to listen to this right here. This is really deep to me.
Black women seems as though they would much rather be baby mamas than pick-me's. Like, it's so backwards. They will call me a pick-me for saying that I want to learn how to love a black man. I want to learn how to submit. I want to marry a man that's a great leader. They call me a pick-me for that while they have babies by men who don't know how to lead nothing. They gave away their womb without demanding a ring, but I'm being shamed. I'm being called a pick me. Like, y'all are so backwards. Like, if you are a baby mama and you have the nerve to call anybody a pick me, you're so distasteful. Black women.
Exactly. And I love that accent that she had. Good Lord. But yeah, she's telling the truth. So those two women, I want to show you that they are feeling the pressure from the opposition, from the feminist radical views about things. You get what I'm saying? There are women still, gentlemen, that do actually want to be traditional. It's hard to find them because we keep seeing these modern women just jumping in front of them. That's why I keep telling you women, you got to start standing up. If you really, really, really want to show the world that every woman ain't the same, that's what I get in my comments. Not all black women, not all of us are the same. All right, then I encourage you to make a channel showing that. And I guarantee you're going to have a hell of a hard time making a channel where you show consistently where black women are not acting shameful, consistently showing that black women say they want to be submissive to their man, consistently showing women who say they want to be traditional. I challenge you to do that. I challenge you to do that. Since you want to say it ain't all black women, common sense would tell you that I'm not talking about all black women also, but common sense ain't that common. Now let's get into what I'm going to show you how women can't tell the difference between a broken woman and a pick-me. So you got to be careful because these women are throwing all women in the same box, the same suit, and say, pick-me's. Now, let me explain this to you. A broken woman will settle for anything. A broken woman is a traumatized woman who's been traumatized from past relationships, whether they have been intimate relationships or just regular relationships. Most women are traumatized. Most women don't have self-esteem. Most women are, insecure. And these women go with the Pookies and the Ray Rays and all that trash, and they stay in those toxic type of relationships because they don't see their own value or their worth. So let me go ahead and show you this woman who has a very strong misunderstanding between a broken woman and the pick-me, because the things that she's going to describe to you sounds more like the actions of a woman who's been broken, more than it does a woman who wants to be traditional and be with a man. Let's get it. 1 second, I'll pull it up on your screen.
Well, since somebody else want to say it, I want to go ahead and say it. The reason why some of these men, not all men, are trashy and don't want to be providers is because you have pick-me's, pick-meshas around here settling for dusties or for men that's not providers, not doing anything for them. And then most of the time it's just to say that they got a man. And then you have men out here.
Notice what she said, that there's women out here settling for men who won't do nothing for them, that they're dusty. Now, when she's saying that, dusty people are the Pookie, Ray Ray, Nook Nooks, but unfortunately, most of these stupid mustard back heifers, modern women, like to say that about all men, all black men especially. But if you listen to her, she's talking about a certain type of man, a certain subculture of men that exists in the black community, which is the Pookie, the Ray Rays, the Nook Nooks, the ones who don't want to do shit with their lives. And she's describing the type of woman who is with those men who are attracted to those men. This is not a traditional woman that she's talking about. This is not the quote unquote pick me, but she's saying pick me. That's what I'm saying. You women are so confused that you don't know what a traditional woman is. Because when you say traditional woman, you mean what you call a pick me. You're not understanding. You're just upset and bitter that you can't get a good man. So you blame anything, anybody, anyone for having a quarter of a man, to having a fourth of a man. Even these women who are broken, who got a man, who are treating them like shit, you're mad about that. You're mad about a woman getting a good man. You're mad about a woman getting a bad man. So what does that say about you? Let's keep going.
That they got a man. And then you have men out here that think it's okay to not be provider for his woman. I'm not trying to play the race card, but I don't see any other race of men do this to their women when it comes to providing for their household. I always got to be our skin complexion. I don't understand. They think it's simping or it's fishing or whatever the fuck type of terms y'all want to use when you're providing for your woman. and a household you stay in. Don't y'all see how dumb that sounds? I blame the men, but I also blame you motherfucking PikMeishas. Because if we women was all on the same fucking page, men wouldn't have nowhere to go. They'll have nobody.
Bingo. I just told you that. This is why they're mad at traditional minded women. This is why the modern woman cannot stand a traditionally minded woman or quote unquote pick me. Like I said earlier, they want them stamped out. If they can get rid of all the women, if they can get rid of all the women who desire to be a traditional woman, they actually feel that the men will come crawling on their hands and knees to the modern woman. Because as long as there are women out there who want to be traditional, who want to be subservient, who wants to work with their man, be submissive to the man, allow the man to be the head of the household. As long as these type of women exist, it's a threat for them. That means that these type of women are more sought after. The women that I'm talking about, a traditionally minded woman, these are the women that are more sought after. And that upsets the modern woman. So they're going to keep bashing these women. They're going to keep talking bad about these women. They're going to keep condemning these women to try to make them change. They want to convert their mentality into what they have, an evil, wicked, self-centered mentality. And if every woman turns into a modern woman, that's what they think is going to happen. All the men are going to have to be forced or coerced to get with them, to get on their program instead of them getting on your program. But like I say, as long as there are passports, we don't have to deal with it at all. You don't own the monopoly on womanhood, bitch. Let's keep going.
Men won't have nowhere to go. They'll have nobody to fuck because ain't nobody finna settle. But you got these PikMeishas out here. They dying to be with a man. They don't care what he come with. All they care about is sex. A real woman is not just finna go for some sex, baby. I can please myself. Tell me what you can do to elevate me. Stop asking women to build with you, baby. You a man. You supposed to build. A woman don't build. A woman's supposed to come in and decorate the goddamn house. Do you hear what I'm saying? The PikMeishas, they don't care. They accept anything from a man. They don't care if he's cheating, if he's broke, if he's a bum. As long as they got a man, they okay with it. They believe it.
Again, she is describing broken women. She is describing women who have been traumatized. Traditionally minded women who sincerely know their worth and understand how precious a good man of character is not going to settle for a man who do those type of things that she's mentioning. She's not going to do that because she knows her worth and she understands the worth of her man. Okay? There's nothing wrong with letting a man shine. And when you got a good woman who is traditionally minded, she's going to want her man to shine. She's going to want that man to be uplifted and praised. Like that woman said in the first clip that I played, broken women settle. Good women don't. I don't know why it's so fucking hard for you women to understand this. Y'all don't know who's who.
They okay with it. They believe in doing everything for a man, kissing, waiting on him hand and feet and all that different shit, and the man don't do nothing for them. So that's why you have men out here thinking it's okay, because there's certain females out here that think it's okay. It's settle for shit like that. When they come across a real woman that really wants a provider or somebody that's trying to hold down a household, they be like, well, other women ain't doing it. Why should I do it with you? And y'all got to realize too, the ones that are PikMeishas be the easiest to fuck. They want to be the ones as quick as ones to give away what they got between their legs. Real.
That's a lie. That's a lie. I guarantee you the woman that's speaking right now is easy to fuck. It don't take much. It don't take much at all. So I don't know why she's talking about herself like that. I don't get that. Women who have virtue and chastity and shit, they're not easy to fuck. They're not. These are what I call long daters. You're going to date them for a long time. For them, if they really are, if you're looking for a woman to marry and she's looking for a man to marry, you ain't going to be able to just fuck that woman right away. She ain't going to let you. So again, she's talking about traumatized, damaged, broken women. The ones that say, hey, demon time, hood rats, hoochie mamas, mustard back heifers. Those women are easy to fuck. The women with the 6-inch eyelashes, they are easy to fuck. Women with them long ass fingernails, they are easy to fuck. Women who have a whole bunch of tattoos all over their face and neck and body, they are easy to fuck. I know some of you are gonna say, no, I'm not easy to fuck. Yeah, okay, all right, whatever. Let the right one come through. Women getting them BBLs, they're easy to fuck. Women who are chasing the bag, they're damn easy to fuck. Cause you don't even gotta look handsome. All you gotta do is show them that you got a nice ride and that you got good income coming in, you can fuck them. Those are the type of women that she's describing. She's not talking about traditionally minded women, because traditionally minded women was raised right and they have morals. and they have values and they try to preserve their chastity and their virtue. So no, I don't know where she's getting that shit from. And the data, facts, and statistics will come after this clip.
Women not finna go for that. So as long as we keep having these motherfucking PikMe's in the world, bitch, these men will never get right. So shout out to the real men that hold down their household and provide for their women without somebody having to ask you or to force you to do it.
Again, it's the men that you women are picking. Do you see what I'm saying? They don't know what a PikMe is. They don't know. It's crazy. Now, I'm gonna put these facts, data, and statistics on there to answer some of y'all questions if you have any. 1 second. Now, I looked this up on Google, and it says, excuse me, what is the difference between a modern woman and traditional women? Traditional women are those who tend to believe traditional values and hold themselves and their partners to traditional standards, while modern women are the same, but with modern values and standards. They're not the same. I don't care what this shit say. I know they mean the same by holding their partner and themselves to a certain standard, but the standards are quite different. Modern values and standards is where a woman can believe that she could be 50-50. Did you hear what I said? No, it pissed somebody off when I said that. Modern women believe in 50-50. Traditional women do not. Now, I'm gonna tell you something else. Women believe in partnerships, not wives. Women who are modern women, they do not want to be wives. They want to be partners. This is why you always hear women say shit like, I'm looking for a partner. I want a man that I can be a partner. I want a man to be my partner. Most say, you just say my. I'm looking for a man that's going to be my partner so that we can build together. A modern woman is the type of woman that wants to be the head of the household, or she just don't want to be the head of the household, and she does not also want you to have the title of the household thing. You know what I'm saying? The head of the household. A modern woman has 2 or 3 baby daddies. A modern woman has 3 or 4 kids from previous relationships and expect you to come in and take care of all of them. A modern woman is the type of woman who say, I got 500 kids. If you get with me, I'm a package deal because I got 500 kids. A modern woman is the type of woman who puts a career over her marriage. That's modern women values and standards. Okay. Traditional women is the opposite. Let's go to the next one. What are the traditional views of a woman? It said, traditionally, women are seen as caregivers, nurturers, homemakers, and helpers. Men's gender roles revolve around characteristics such as dominance, assertiveness, and strength. Traditionally, men's gender roles include breadwinner, leader, and protector. See, that's the views that women, that's traditional women views. They see themselves as caregivers, nurturers, homemakers, and helpers. Now, do you know any modern women who see themselves as caregivers, nurturers, homemakers, and helpers? They would piss all over that. You know why? Because it shows too much humility. You have to be very humble to see yourself as a helper, as a nurturer, as a caregiver, as a submissive role. So they don't want that. Let's go to the next one. Why do men like traditional women? There's talk about why some men prefer women who follow more traditional ways of living. When we say traditional woman, we mean someone who values family over career, cooks, cleans, and enjoys taking care of her family without demanding a man's participation in household chores. So in other words, these type of modern women, these are the ones who say like, sometimes I'll wash the dishes, then he gonna wash the dishes too. I'll sweep up sometimes, but he gonna sweep up too. Your mama don't live here. Pick up after yourself. That's a modern woman type of thing. Now, of course, a man has to be clean, and there's nothing wrong with a man washing dishes to clean up around the household when he needs to. But I want you to understand, that's not really what his role is supposed to be. He's supposed to be the breadwinner and the protector, put you in a home. It don't have to be the nicest home. His job really to put food, clothes, and a roof over your head. Anything else is just a blessing and a perk that you're getting from a man who has a lot of means and substance. You get what I'm saying? You don't have to do that. If he's out there winning the bread and he making more money than you and he taking all that shit, your job is to clean the house, especially if you make less than him. Even if you made more than him, I'm gonna tell you something. Your income does not determine your position in a relationship. If a man makes $50,000 a year and you make $100,000 a year as a woman and you marry this man, you love this man, guess what that means? No matter how much money you make, you still come second. He is still the king in that household. He is still the one who runs the house, and you will treat him as the man that he is. That's what it is. You don't have more say in the relationship because you make more money than him. We're going to represent the patriarchy here, and we're going to give light and shine light on the traditional gender roles here. That's just what that is. Okay, I got one more clip, y'all. We're gonna be out of here. 1 second. Hope y'all having a good day today. It's the last one. Let's play it. Now listen to this bimbo.
This is your reminder to stay difficult. It may seem as if these girls that are easy, that have no standards, the PikMe's that are letting the guys lie and cheat and taking them back, that they're the ones that are getting men that are running off into the sunset. You probably are on the brink of folding on your standards. Let me tell you why you shouldn't. PikMe's never work out. PikMe's never work out because when you let a man do anything to you, you're so emotionally invested on that situation working out. So you want to know what starts happening to the guy? He starts losing his freedom. He starts being smothered by PikMe's, and he starts feeling like he's in prison. You want to know what he works his way over to? The girl that was difficult. Men love difficult women. Don't ever forget it. They love a challenge. The girl that has standards, that love.
I call bullshit and cap. I don't know one man. Maybe you do, but I don't know one man who enjoys difficult women. Can you honestly sit there and tell me that every man wants a difficult woman? She's talking about challenges and difficulty women, right? We don't even want that. Okay, we want a woman that may have like standards and values, but there's nothing. We don't want a difficult. So that's what we've been telling you. That's why we don't get along right now. This is why we have this in the ministry right now, because a lot of you women are too difficult to be with. Your personality is too difficult. You can't be around you. You're unpleasant. You're just difficult women all together. And you got a moron right here telling other women to not be traditional, not to be easy, meaning easy going basically, and to be difficult to men. This is what the problem is. Y'all are dumb. In my most humble opinion, you can't get a man. She likes your middle-aged woman anyway. You can't get a man, can't keep a man. So now what you're doing, you're spreading that dangerous, stupid propaganda of this hyper-independent shit and be difficult to men, to other younger women who are impressionable in most cases. Not all, but some. And you're going to fuck around and have these women living how you living. Bitter, miserable, and alone. There's no, I'm telling y'all, listen to me. There's no such thing as any man on this planet this year or years past and years coming. There's never been one man who said he desires a difficult woman. That is so dumb. Let's keep going, dog. I gotta play more of this stupidity.
Difficult. Men love difficult women. Don't ever forget it. They love a challenge. The girl that has standards, that loved herself, that put herself first, that was selfish in a relationship, that was having a good time, that wanted, that didn't need him. Okay. Never forget, women cry first, men cry longer. He's gonna regret it. PikMe's was fun, but that's not where he's gonna stay.
See what I'm saying? She said, men cry first, women cry first, men cry longer. So you come into the whole situation already combative, dog. Real shit. Anyway, y'all know how I get down. I'll talk to y'all pretty soon. You let me know what you think about this topic in the comments. I got more stuff coming. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good one now. You hear?